In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on February 22nd, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Rockets versus Utah Jazz. This Saturday, the Houston Rockets will head to the Delta Center to face off against the Utah Jazz. This marks the first meeting between these two Western Conference teams this season. Over their last 10 matchups, the series has been evenly split, with each team securing 5 wins. Additionally, the over has hit in 6 of those 10 games, suggesting a trend toward higher scoring contests. The Houston Rockets have shown signs of improvement recently, winning 3 of their last 4 games. They'll be looking to build on that momentum after a hard-fought 121-115 victory over the Timberwolves last night. The Rockets shot an efficient 50% from the field and knocked down 13 of 26 three-point attempts. Despite giving up an early 14-point lead, they tightened up defensively in the final 5 minutes to secure the win. Houston's recent schedule has been busy, with a win against the Timberwolves, a loss to the Warriors, and upcoming games against the Bucks, Spurs, and Kings. On the other hand, the Utah Jazz are struggling mightily, having lost 14 of their last 17 games. They'll be desperate to bounce back after a disappointing 130-107 loss to the Thunder last night. The Jazz shot 45% from the field and made 15 of 41 three-point attempts, but their defense was unable to contain the Thunder, who built a 21-point lead by halftime. Utah's recent losses to the Clippers and Thunder have been tough, and they'll face the Trail Blazers, Kings, and Timberwolves in their next few games. In terms of injuries, the Rockets are still without Fred VanVleet and Cody Zeller, while the Jazz are missing Colin Sexton due to an ankle issue. Both teams are playing on 0 days rest after competing last night, but the Rockets enter this matchup as clear favorites. While Houston appears to have the edge on paper, this game could be a classic letdown spot following their emotional win over the Timberwolves. The Rockets are a young team still learning how to win consistently, and their recent record reflects that. They're just 3-7 straight up and against the spread in their last 10 games. The Jazz, despite their struggles, have quietly covered the spread in 5 of their last 9 games, and even defeated the Rockets as double-digit underdogs last April. With 28 covers this season, Utah isn't a team to completely overlook in the betting market. It wouldn't be surprising to see the Rockets come out flat in this spot, so the Utah Jazz to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. When it comes to the over-under, the over has been a strong trend in Utah's games against Western Conference opponents, hitting in 24 of 37 contests. Similarly, Houston's conference games have gone over in 20 of 33 matchups. Utah has been one of the top teams for the over this season, and Houston's defense, especially on a back-to-back, may not be as sharp. The Rockets' opponents shoot the highest free throw percentage in the league, and Houston ranks 20th in free throw rate allowed. Additionally, the Rockets lead the NBA in assist percentage, which could lead to open looks against Utah's struggling defense. While the Jazz are known for playing at a fast pace, they should be able to push the slower-paced Rockets to play at a higher tempo. Houston isn't exactly an offensive powerhouse, but they could look like one against the Jazz, who have the NBA's lowest-rated defense. Utah ranks 28th in rim defense and dead last in mid-range defense, making them the worst 2-point defense in the league. They also lead the league in turnover percentage on offense, giving the Rockets multiple avenues to exploit. Houston should have no trouble putting up points against a Jazz team that has been porous defensively all season. The Rockets are 28-26-1 to the over this season, while the Jazz are 31-22-1. Both teams play at a similar pace, Houston at 101.6 and Utah at 101.8, so even with both squads on a back-to-back, the tempo should remain high. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets versus Portland Trail Blazers. The NBA action continues on Saturday, February 22, 2025, with an exciting cross-conference matchup between the Charlotte Hornets and the Portland Trail Blazers. The game will take place at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. This meeting marks the conclusion of their two-game regular season series. When these teams last faced off on January 24th, the Trail Blazers narrowly edged out the Hornets with a 102-97 victory, despite being just 1.5-point road favorites. The Charlotte Hornets have been struggling significantly, losing 12 of their last 15 games overall. They're coming off a tough 129-115 loss to the Denver Nuggets on Thursday and will be looking to avoid another defeat. During that game, the Hornets shot 43% from the field and made 15 of 37 three-point attempts. They managed to rally in the third quarter, scoring 38 points to erase an early 13-point deficit, but their offense stalled in the fourth quarter, scoring only 19 points, which allowed the Nuggets to pull away. The Hornets' recent schedule has been challenging. They lost to the Nuggets, beat the Lakers, and now face upcoming games against the Kings, Warriors, and Mavericks. On the other hand, the Portland Trail Blazers are also in a rough patch, currently riding a 4-game losing streak. Their most recent loss came on Thursday when they fell to the Lakers 110-102. The Trail Blazers shot 44% from the field and made 12 of 37 three-point attempts in that game. They fought back from an early 18-point deficit but couldn't sustain their momentum as the Lakers went on an 8-0 run in the fourth quarter to seal the win. Portland's recent losses have come against tough opponents, including the Lakers and Nuggets, and they'll face the Jazz, Wizards, and Nets in their next few games. Both teams are dealing with key injuries. The Hornets will be without Mark Williams, and LaMelo Ball's status remains day-to-day. Meanwhile, the Trail Blazers will once again be missing Deander Ayton and Matisse Thybulle. Despite their struggles, the Hornets have shown flashes of competitiveness, particularly in their last game against the Nuggets, where they held their own for 3 quarters. Similarly, the Trail Blazers, despite their 4-game skid, can take some confidence from their narrow loss to the Lakers, where they battled hard against a strong opponent. The Hornets have been in poor form for most of the season, losing 10 of their last 12 games while averaging just 106 points per 100 possessions. While they pulled off a surprising win against the Lakers last Wednesday, they've also had games where they failed to score 90 points, such as in their matchups against Orlando and Brooklyn. The Trail Blazers, however, have been strong against the spread lately, going 8-1 in their last 9 home games and 7-0 against Eastern Conference teams. In their last game, Jerami Grant and Anthony Simmons struggled, combining for just 11 points, but they'll likely look to bounce back in this matchup. If LaMelo Ball remains sidelined, the Hornets will face an uphill battle. While I might have considered taking the Hornets if the point spread were higher, the current line of just 2 possessions makes me lean toward the Trail Blazers to bounce back and secure a win. So the Portland Trail Blazers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Statistically, both teams have struggled offensively this season. The Trail Blazers rank 26th in the league in adjusted offensive efficiency, averaging 110.5 points per 100 possessions, while the Hornets are slightly worse at 108.5 points per 100 possessions. Neither team plays at a fast pace, and both rank near the bottom of the league in three-point percentage. The Hornets are 25th at 34.6%, and the Trail Blazers are 27th at 34.4%. The under has been a common trend in recent games, going 4-1 in Charlotte's last 5 games and 4-2 in Portland's last 6. Additionally, the under has hit in each of the last 5 head-to-head matchups between these teams. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.